Hey guys, welcome to the next pickup video for October. I said I'd be doing these pickup videos again once a month this time, and like I promised, I'm gonna do it. So here are the pickups for October. I know October's not over yet, but with Halloween next week and work and everything else that's gonna be thrown in between, I figured I might as well get it out of the way. So let's jump into what I got. Pretty good haul this month. I'm actually really surprised. It was pretty successful, a lot more successful than it's been in the last, I think, couple months. But anyway, cool stuff. Ready? Let's jump in. Alright, first we're going to start with the NES stuff. Now, only a couple games here, only 2 games. Still cool things I needed for my collection that I didn't have. One is George Foreman's KO Boxing. Pretty sweet. Now, the label is it's got pencil marks on it. I don't know why. The thing I did think was kind of cool is this thing's seen its fair share amount of California. I live in Sacramento, California, as many of you know, and this thing has stickers from like all over California. It has one. This is from a lone video place in San Pablo, California, and then there's another sticker on the back that says Matt's Game Exchange in Concord, California. I looked up both these places, none of them are in business anymore, that kind of stuff. And then, the next one is Joust. I know it's a super common game, but for some reason or another I don't have it. Used to have it as a kid, it got lost somehow, and whatever, now I have Joust again. Love Joust. Alright, Super Nintendo. So I got some Super Nintendo games, again, only 2 games. It was originally only 2, but luckily, one of my coworkers, he had an extra Super Nintendo game laying around that he just, for some reason, doesn't know why he has. But he gave it to me. Just gave it openly. So, thank you again very much to Cliff. So, the game he gave me was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo. It's got old Blockbuster labels on it. That's okay because, whatever. I love Power Rangers. This game is actually not that bad for what some people probably review it as. It's actually a pretty decent, you know, side-scrolling beat-em-up game, kind of like Double Dragon. The levels, the thing about this game is, if I did a review on this, I was planning on it. The thing about this game is, I don't know what happened with the licensing here, but all the boss enemies in this game, except for one near the very end of the game, none of them were in Power Rangers. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if Saban or whoever made this, well, Bandai made this, I don't know. Bandai couldn't secure the rights to everything Power Rangers when it came to enemies. I mean, even the putties don't look like putties, they kind of just look like generic guys in costumes you're beating up. Whatever, maybe they can only secure the Power Rangers. Whatever. I don't know, and the Megazord. Anyway, maybe I'll do a game review. If you want to see me do a game review on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo, hit the like button and leave a comment below. I will do it. Maybe there'll be a skit too. Just gotta find a costume. If you're wondering, my favorite Power Ranger is the Green Ranger, of course. If you didn't know that, I mean, I have the fucking Dragon Zord up there. Second game that I got for the Super Nintendo was Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. It's actually a pretty, it's decent, you know. It's not horrible. It's a Sunsoft game. It's not horrible. I played it for, you know, 10 minutes or whatever. Every game that I get, I try out at least once. Not that bad. But also, I didn't play it that long, so who knows. Alright, got 3 Sega Genesis games. One, Mortal Kombat 2. I have the first one for Genesis, but I don't have the second one. This one has Hollywood Video stickers on it. Both places out of business, Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. Second, you saw Aladdin from the video I did about making a rant about Salvation Army and shit like that. And then this one I have not got to try yet, is Road Blasters. I have no idea if this is good or not. It looks pretty sweet. It looks like Mad Max or something like that. One Nintendo 64 game, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Not that good of a game, I've heard. I've never tried it, and it's also the Player's Choice Edition, so, you know, whatever. Needed it, got it. Alright, PlayStation 1 games. I got the X-Files for the PlayStation 1. This is a 4-disc game. It's complete, it's got everything, all the discs are perfect. Very excited to try this. I love the X-Files, and I'm even more excited now that the show's coming back. I know the movie that came out, the last movie that came out was shit. And the show kind of went on a downward spiral near the last few seasons. But whatever, dude. Early X-Files. This game I can guarantee is probably going to be decent at least. Next, I was pretty excited. I found this today. It is Dragon Ball Z Final Bout, but it's for the PlayStation 1. But it's not just Dragon Ball Z Final Bout for the PS1, it's the import edition. It is the Japanese edition of the game. I loved Dragon Ball Z as a kid, and I didn't know that this was out at the time when I was little. So, I mean, this is just very, very, very sweet, and it's complete. Awesome. PC game. I found a PC game today, and it is Myst, the 10th Anniversary DVD Edition. I have Myst, I have Riven, but I have them, you know, separate. I don't have them all together. This has all 3 complete. Pretty fucking sweet, if you ask me. This was only $1. Oh, and if you're wondering what I got the Dragon Ball Z for, $1 as well. Alright, next, PlayStation 2 games. Now, I actually didn't find these. My wife, you know, sometimes she goes to thrift stores, and because she knows that I visit thrift stores a lot, she'll call me from time to time and be like, hey, I'm at the thrift store. I'm like, games. So, she actually found these, and these are all PlayStation 2 games. And all 3 are ones that I don't have, except for this one. First one is Rampage Total Destruction for the PlayStation 2. I don't have it, never had it. I'm excited to try it. I loved Rampage as a kid. I never even knew they had a PlayStation 2 version. This one, Xiaolin Showdown, or Xiaolin? Xiaolin? Something by Konami. You know, I'm not very good at pronouncing fucking Japanese shit, as you've seen in past videos. Indiana Jones Lego. Cool. Don't have it. I'll try it. I love Indiana Jones. Now this, I do have this complete in multiple different versions, PC, PS2, is Grand Theft Auto 3. And I was like, cool, an extra copy of Grand Theft Auto 3. She got all these for $1 a piece, so not bad at all. The thing is, she's not as anal retentive as I am. Like, oh, I need to check every disc. I need to make sure everything's in there. Manuals, everything. So when I opened this, it wasn't Grand Theft Auto 3. It's actually PlayStation Underground Holiday 2001 for the PS2. So it's one of those demo discs, which is fine with me. I have no idea what's on it, but I love these demo discs. I haven't re-uploaded yet the very first pickup video I ever did, where I found the PlayStation 1 demo disc. But take it from me, I love these things. They were awesome back in the day. Companies should go back and do that. Why is no one selling those things anymore? I want demos for my games. Now, last but not least, my favorite pickup. And I saved it for last because I found it today. So I knew I was going to make the video either this weekend, or since I found it today, I was like, you know, fuck it. I'm going to make the video tonight. So this is awesome, and I hope you enjoy. I found an entire Sega Dreamcast console with controllers for $30. Now some of you may be going, $30? Why? I wouldn't pay $30 for a Dreamcast. Well, let me tell you why I did. Dreamcasts, whether you can find them at the flea market nowadays or on eBay, they don't go for any less than $60 to $70 with controllers. This Dreamcast is almost in near mint condition. And these controllers, they came with all the memory cards and hookups. And these just aren't the regular Dreamcast controllers. No, they're not. Because if they were, they'd be cheaper. These are the Turbo Fighting Edition controllers for the Sega Dreamcast. These retail for about, on eBay or on Amazon, retail for almost $20 a piece. Yeah, so I got all of this for $30. I've never had Sega Dreamcast. I've always wanted to get one. But every time I go to the flea market, they're always way overpriced, and eBay always has them overpriced. You're never going to find a cheap Sega Dreamcast on eBay, ever. So, I've just never had one. I'm excited because now I can start collecting for the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast didn't have that many games on it, and a lot of the games it did have were kind of crap, except for, like, you know, Resident Evil, Dino Crisis, and a couple other ones that I'm gonna be picking up. I don't care how I'm gonna get it. I mean, one, I need to get immediately, and this has become highly recommended to me by many people, especially my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law isn't even a gamer, but for some reason, this is the one game she does remember, and it's called Illbleed for the Sega Dreamcast. It's a horror game. I want it. I've seen videos of it. It looks fucking incredible, and I'm gonna get it. Normally, this game retails for about $70 and up. So, you know, I don't like paying fucking retail prices, and that's just a ridiculous amount. I mean, that's more than a fucking brand new PlayStation 4 game, you know, I mean, fucking a lot of money. So, either I'm gonna have to find it out in the wild, or I might just break it and fucking buy one, like, right out, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But, it also came with a free game. Basically free. It's a sports game, Sega Sports NFL 2K for the Sega Dreamcast. Complete. Case is kind of fucked up, but whatever. So now I have one game to try on it, which is pretty sweet. I'm really excited about the Dreamcast. I've always wanted a Dreamcast, and now I've got one. They had a GameCube there also, except the GameCube didn't have any of the hookups for it, and it only had one controller and nothing else, like no games, nothing. And they wanted $20 for it, and I was like, no. I could go get it. I could get a GameCube anywhere, and I could pay, you know, the highest I would pay for a GameCube is $10. Maybe 15 if it came with 2 controllers and a game. Sorry, $20, no hookups, all that other kind of bullshit. Fuck off. Fuck you. Just eat a dick. You're not gonna get that money out of me. Alright guys, this concludes the pickup video for October. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment. I really appreciate your comments. I love talking to you guys. If you want to see me do the game review for any of these games, especially the Power Rangers one, because, you know, it's just a cool game and I love Power Rangers. So, let me know. Alright guys, have a good night, and I'll see you on whatever next video comes out. Have a good night.